This is a midweek S&P US 500 ES technical analysis of what's going on in the market. I'm gonna get straight to the point, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If nothing else, I appreciate y'all. Let's get into this video. As you can see, the market, let's start from the top of the week. The market gapped up. This is Monday. We had a huge gap in the market on Monday. As you can see right here. This is where we closed Friday, Sunday, Friday. This is where we opened Sunday afternoon. Big gap in the market. Big weekly, daily gap in the market. I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought the market was gonna come back and possibly fill this gap. For me, I personally think it's just gonna stay open for the rest of the week. We're already at Wednesday going into Thursday, and it has not come back down. It came back down, sure, not by much. It took out this low, the London low. Took out the London low during the New York session and continued to push higher. Tuesday now, we had another small gap, a very tiny gap. Came down a bit, took out the afternoon session low from the previous day on Monday, took out that low and continued to push higher in the afternoon, in the morning. So this is about after midnight, and then it came back down. So when the market opened, this is where I caught my trade on Tuesday morning. Pretty much this daily gap right here where the market closed. I'll zoom in on that so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So you see it closed right here, this candle, this gold candle, and then it opened up. So that is a small gap, this little area. It opened up a little bit and then pulled down, retested it, as you can see, perfectly retest, and push lower. So now this is Monday's gap, Monday afternoon going into Tuesday. So this is where the market closed on Monday. So this is Tuesday's open at 9:30. You can see the market is bouncing off this daily level. So that is a higher time frame level because it is considered a daily level because that's where it closed on for the day. So that is a pretty strong level, and the market's been showing you it wants to go higher. Overnight it's been pushing higher and higher. There is no reason for the market right now to go any lower. It's not going to reverse. It's right now it's going higher, and I'm going to show you exactly where it might potentially go. This was a key level that I had marked off based off of my special Fibonacci analysis, where I expected the market to go for it's a long-term, so consider a long-term area of interest for me where I was expecting the market to go. And surprisingly enough, once it got there, you can see that it did bounce off that level. So that is a pretty strong level as well. But yeah, so for me, once the market did this and came into this small little gap right here, and then it was bouncing, came back above this level, and then tested it a few times. Just before 9:30, I got in just right here, and I put my stop right here. So that's a pretty tight stop loss, if you ask me. So that's about 10 points, 9 to 10 points stop loss. Literally. That's how tight my stop loss was. All right, and then the market then failed to even get below this because once this failed, I knew it wasn't going any lower. We had high impact news for the day, three of them for that matter, and the market took off without even looking back for the day, making higher highs each time, and then eventually I knew it hit another um, level where I then took take profit. I actually put my take profit right here, right below this low. I just moved it in. My stop loss, I mean, my stop loss, I moved my stop loss right about here because I was still expecting higher prices, and I'll show you exactly where in a second where I was expecting higher prices. But as you can see, the market did take out the lunch low, which is right here at 12 o'clock. The low made at 12, between 12 and 125. That was the low during lunchtime, the lunch hour. And as you can see, the market was consolidating. One thing about the market in consolidation, this is key that you want to write down. So if the market is trending higher or trending lower, the market does not just reverse. Like say it's going up, it wouldn't just reverse like that. What you want to always look for is consolidation. And once it consolidates, in order for it to go to the opposite direction or reverse, it'll do something like this. So let's say it's consolidating. It's gonna take out the high first before it goes lower. Vice versa, if we're looking for a bullish reversal, it's gonna say it's trending down. We're looking for a bullish reversal. It's gonna consolidate for a bit, take out the low, and then go higher. So that is something that you guys just need to know for sure in order to catch like reversals or know when the market's most likely going to reverse. So as you can see right here, it's really like after trading for such a long time, you kind of train your eye to see certain things. And right here, you can see it ran this high. You see, like that's a little small tick. Like that's all it needs. Like once it's consolidated. And you can see I put this little, I don't really use trend lines, but I just seen this little small trend going up, like the pattern of it. And then you see like it ran this high, and then once it broke here, I could have easily just wait for it to come back, which it did, and then sell, and then aim for this afternoon low. But what was the point? Like it could have ours, like it could have easily just been like a sweep. Since this was like a little small tick, it could have been easily a sweep of this low right here and then push higher to where I wanted to be. Plus, I already caught all of this move for the day, so it would be at that point I would just have been I would have been just greedy, just chasing that price. So okay, so today the market just closed, and for Wednesday, and I didn't even look at the. I looked at the market like twice to see exactly what's going on. I already knew what was going on before it happened. Since Monday, we had that big gap and a push higher. Tuesday, we had a bigger push higher. The market needed time to breathe, so I knew it was going to consolidate. Plus, if you look at the economic calendar, we had CPI on Tuesday, which is why the market pushed higher. Well, they used the news to as a reason why the market will push higher. And then, so today, Wednesday, as the market just closed, we had zero news. And then the next day, which is Thursday, then tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna see PPI news. We're gonna see unemployment claims. We're gonna see the Fed index. Like it's flooded tomorrow. It's flooded tomorrow. So, and today there's no news. So that's why I expected just a consolidation. So tomorrow I'm expecting higher prices. Obviously, continuation. We're gonna see a reversal, like out of this consolidation. So it's been moving sideways. So like I said about like right here, I expect to see the exact same thing tomorrow. Somewhere around here, I expect the market to pull back to. Where is it? So probably somewhere in this area to possibly see a reversal. Make that green. So somewhere down here. If you guys find this information informative, just hit the subscribe button and just share it and all that other good stuff, and leave comments down below. So coming out of consolidation, it's gonna run this low right here tomorrow. Might be a little bit lower. I don't know how deep it's gonna go. Pause, but I do expect higher prices, like I said. So consolidation, dip low. If you go at the 1 hour, look at the 1 hour chart as well. You do have this gap right here, so that would be a nice area. Deep retracement. The way it's been acting, I don't think it's even gonna be able to. I doubt that it's gonna come all the way down here, like the basic, how regular traders are taught support and resistance. I doubt that it's gonna come all the way down here for perfect resistance, perfect support, and then turn resistance, whatever you want to call it. I don't follow that, but I do think it's gonna bounce somewhere around here. And then the area that I'm looking at, if not this week, because we did have such a pretty high move, I am looking at, if not this week, next week, this area to be fulfilled. But this is the area that I'm using as like an anchor that the market's being drawn to right now. So, but the reason I say next week, because this key area was already hit this week. So I don't know if it's gonna continue this week or might consolidate tomorrow. It could even consolidate tomorrow. But this area of interest for the rest of this week, tomorrow, Friday, I don't trade. So tomorrow, going into next week, I expect this area to be a draw on liquidity. So that's just technical analysis for the S&P 500, US 500, ES chart, ES mini, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys find this video informative. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I am out. Peace.